Technology skills are essential for many everyday tasks. Older people recognize the value of technology and are eager to learn. New technology users need a little extra help getting started. This program pairs volunteer technology trainers with adult learners to provide individualized lessons. This program creates an opportunity for self-paced learning, allowing the adults to receive as much or as little help as they require to enhance their technology skills. We are going to learn strategies to teach people technology, increase our understanding of how aging or disability can impact our technology learning experience, and learn ways to enhance the learning experience of new technology users. We must practice to learn new skills. Think about when we first learned to ride a bike. Few of us were able to ride a bike on our first attempt. We had to learn to balance, pedal, and steer. We had to practice. The same is true for technology. Up until recently, technology was not a required skill in the workplace. As a result, some of the adults who will be asking us for help have little experience using technology. In contrast, most of us born after 1980 grew up with technology as a part of everyday life. As volunteers in this program, we have had at least 10 years practicing and using technology. We understand technology language and are comfortable experimenting and trying things out until we accomplish our goal. We are also able to visualize technology in our head. Without looking at the device, we can see what the screen will look like when we turn it on. We can mentally see how the screen changes when we swipe left or right. In essence, we have a mental map or picture of our device with a key to tell us what all the symbols mean. The reason we can do this is because of the amount of time and experience we have using technology. Now imagine we are trying to find a restaurant in an unfamiliar town with a foreign language on all the signs. That's what learning technology can be like for new users. Now let's consider what some of the technology older people may have encountered. DOS was the predecessor to the graphic operating system we use today. Essentially, it was a blank screen with a single cursor flashing. If we wanted to open a program, we had to know the exact command to type. If we typed the wrong command, we could delete everything. The computer didn't ask if we were sure we wanted to delete the hard drive. It just did it. Think about the last time we deleted a photo off our smartphone or computer. How many times did it ask us if we were sure we wanted to delete the photo? Technology today is much more forgiving than it was in the past. Rarely will pressing one button result in an irreparable error. One thing we will be doing as volunteer technology trainers is building confidence in the adult learner to explore and try new things. Let's revisit technology language. An entire language has emerged as a result of technology. To complicate matters, some of the language we use to talk about technology has non-technology meanings. Consider words like post or tag. A post holds up a fence, and tag is a game we play in the park. Understanding the vast amount of language associated with technology is critical as we teach new technology users. This is not to suggest that we give technology vocabulary lessons. As volunteer technology trainers, we have to be aware of technology words and their non-technology meanings. Because of the unique nature of technology, we want to provide some strategies for teaching new technology users. As we discussed, technology has a complex language used to describe it and the task we do with it. To help new users, be sure to use the same word to describe what we are teaching. Using two different words to refer to the same task creates the opportunity for confusion and frustration. While assisting with a Facebook class, a woman became frustrated when her volunteer technology trainer was using the terms wall and timeline interchangeably. What is something in the real world we could compare the internet to? We have a lot of choices, including encyclopedia, library, dictionary, or map. This strategy will be important for some of the more unclear words like hashtag. We learn better when we can link new skills and concepts to things we already know. Technology allows for many tasks to be completed in various ways. Consider how we might share a picture from our cell phone to our social media account. We could open the application, Facebook for example, and upload the picture. Another option would be to open our photo gallery, select a photo, click the upload button, and then select Facebook. To help new users become confident, we should stick with one method for performing the task. As the adult learner becomes more proficient, they may be ready to learn alternate ways to do things. The key is to be sure the adult learner masters one way of doing a task before showing them the alternatives. In most cases, you will only have a limited amount of time for each lesson. Some of the tasks that the adults want assistance with will require several lessons. Imagine an adult wants to learn to use email to keep in touch with family. Email doesn't seem like a big task, but it can be depending on how much experience the adult learner has. Email includes composing messages, adding attachments, typing email addresses, adding people to address book, reading emails, blocking unwanted emails, unsubscribing from email lists, and much more. All of these tasks cannot be taught in a single lesson. Adult learners will gain the most by focusing on 1 or 2 email tasks during the lesson, which brings us to our next tip for teaching new technology users. Encourage the adult to take notes and write steps. It can even be helpful to draw the icons and write what it means. For example, on nearly all operating systems and applications, a gear icon means settings. We want the adult learners to be able to perform the task independently when we are not there to help. So be sure the adult learner practices the task using their notes before the end of the lesson. We will likely be able to tell if they missed a step while taking notes. Perhaps the hardest thing as a volunteer technology trainer is to resist the urge to do the task for them. Sometimes it may be necessary to figure out how to do the task ourselves on their device, particularly tasks that aren't done frequently, such as changing the text size. It's okay to do that, but be sure to walk the adult learner through the task so they can do it independently. Part of what we are doing is helping the adult learner to feel more confident using technology. The adult learners who come to us with technology questions are diverse. Some will have little to no experience using technology, while others use it every day and want to learn additional things. Avoid assuming that someone asking for help does not understand technology. Spend some time getting to know the adult learner. Ask questions about their experience using technology. For example, we could ask if they used a computer at work. Some adults may have difficulty hearing us. When speaking with adult learners, be conscious of how fast we are speaking. We should be sure to speak more clearly. Making eye contact is one of the best ways that we know if another person is understanding the tasks we are explaining. Some adult learners may have physical disabilities, such as cataracts or arthritis. While we don't ask anyone directly if they have a disability, we should remember that having a disability can make learning more difficult. As we discussed in previous modules, technology can be customized to reduce the impact of physical challenges. If we suspect an adult is having trouble seeing the text, we could talk about how we'd like the text bigger on our own device. We can take more time to learn new skills as we age. We may have to show the adult learner many times how to perform the technology skill. Some may even have the same question during several lessons. If this happens, it may be a difference of learning styles, so consider pairing the adult learner with a different volunteer technology trainer. The most important thing we should remember is that all older people are different. While it's important to be aware of how aging and disability impacts our experience learning technology, the key is to not make assumptions about adult learners based on their age. Some will be tech savvy and teach us a thing or two, and others will need more help. If we take our time and get to know them, the strategies provided during this module will enhance our abilities as volunteer technology trainers. Now that you've completed the orientation modules, you are ready for the next step in the orientation. You will participate in an in-person seminar with other volunteer technology trainers. You will have the opportunity to apply some of the knowledge and skills you gained during these orientation modules.